I'm just going to start your reading. I have everything ready, so I'm just going to start for lovely Leo people. The first card you have your past is a Seven of Pentacles. So yes, I'm just seeing you, yes, you're on a path. This man's on a path. So you're on a path, and you're on the right path, actually. You're on a positive path. And you're going the right way. You're going the right way in your life, definitely. You knew where you wanted to go. You were going that way. But you could have been a little bit off track, or your mind was off track, or maybe your emotions were off track, going back off track, and you were trying to pull yourself back on track. It could be something like that. Maybe it's, I'm seeing that maybe you were feeling as if you didn't deserve what you were heading toward. It's that kind of thing. It's like you had some kind of plan and you're working toward a goal or something like that, or where you wanted to go. But then you kept on looking back. You kept on kind of looking backwards toward your past, regretting things, or maybe feeling sad about something that was done to you or said to you, all of that kind of thing. And it's like these emotions were kind of clouding you and not letting you kind of move forward. That's what I'm seeing. So it's like maybe you're regretting things or something like that. If you look at this man, he's looking back at this tree. So whatever happened in your past, this is gone. This is gone. It's a part of your history, but it's not you. It's not a part of you now. And you're looking at this as being still a part of you now, that it's still inside you. Something, whatever was said to you, whatever was done to you, or whatever you have said or done, if it's something that you've done, it's separate from you. It's done and it's out there in the past. It's not inside you. But it might be feeling like it's inside you. That's what I'm seeing, or it was feeling like that at this time. But it isn't. It was separate from you. And it is still now. So if this resonates, try and look forward. Try and I know this is going to sound cringy, but try to be happy with what you have. Sit in the moment, be happy with that, and also be happy with where you're going, and look toward this goal of where you're going, and be happy about that, and think about that, and focus on that. Don't focus on what's happened in the past. And I know it's very hard, and sometimes people can say things in your past that stay with you for years and years and years, and sometimes you've done something, or whatever action you've taken, or sometimes some people have said and done things to you that stay with you for years and years and years. And I know it could be very hard if it's something very serious. But I think, I've said this in a reading, I can't remember which reading it was and when it was, but if a bad thought comes into my head full of regret, or I remember something that someone said that's horrible, that made me feel bad, and it comes in, it makes me feel a certain way, I just say, I banish that thought, and it goes out of my mind. Now, this takes practice to do, but I find that if I keep on doing this, after about 3 months, if I keep doing this every time a thought or a feeling or something like that comes in, I keep on saying that. You can say it, inside your head if you're around people, or you can say it out loud if you want to. But I find that after 3 months of practicing that, the thoughts start to disappear. They don't come back in again. Now, this, I'm just telling you what works for me. It might not work for you, I don't know, but it's worth trying. But if this is something very severe that's happened to you, like some sort of very severe abuse or some terrible thing, you might have to get some kind of counselling as well to help you with that. But that's something that I do, and that can help you as well. So the next card you have your past is the Ten of Swords. So yes, look at this. Whatever this is, whatever's happened in your past, you are still really thinking about this. And I'm seeing that this could probably be words, because when I see swords, I see words quite often. So someone said something, or it could be that maybe something terrible happened in your past, and then you heard someone say something and it reminded you of that. It might be that, because sometimes things that happen around you at this time can be triggering memories from an old time in your past or something like that. That happens quite often too. And that's another time you can do that as well. You can say, I banish that thought, if it works for you. I don't know if it will. I'm just telling you what works for me, but it is a good thing that has really, really helped me. But yes, what I'm seeing is, yes, this is about something that was said, and whatever was said, went right into your head and kind of stayed there. Because I'm looking at this man, and I'll just pull this down so you can see you can see this poor man's lying here and he has a red cloth over his back. And the swords are all in his back, but there are a few in his head. And the only place that he's bleeding is in his head. So whatever this has happened has put whatever thought into your head, and it's kind of stayed in your head, and it's given you these terrible emotions. But again, if this resonates, do whatever you can to try and lose these old thoughts and feelings and focus on the new thoughts and feelings and the new goals and the new places that you want to go. Look ahead, don't look into your past. Now, if my method doesn't work, you might have to find some other method, but try to do whatever you can to do this, because I am seeing you have good things ahead of you. You have good things ahead of you, because in this card you can see the sun's coming up for a new day. So the sun is going to come up, and the sun is the most positive card in the whole deck, probably the most positive card. So you have positivity in front of you. You just need to try and focus on that, and focus on what you have now, and focus on where you'd like to go. Look at that, think about that. Don't focus so much on your past. That's what I'm seeing. So lift that up again. So the next card you have your past, or the last card you have your past, I should say, is the Empress. So again, this is a message to you. This is to tell you to nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Look at this beautiful, beautiful queen. She's taking so much care of herself. She's resting on this really comfortable chair. I'd love to sit in that chair. She looks like she's in the most comfortable dress you could probably wear. You know, if you're going to wear a dress. I don't wear dresses, but anyway. She looks like she's in a very comfortable dress. She's in the most comfortable chair possible. She's just sitting there. She has her eyes closed. She hasn't even got her eyes open. So she might be meditating, or she might just be sleeping or resting, or just resting in this beautiful garden. It just looks so beautiful. This is about, take care of yourself. This is telling you to take care of yourself. Now, this beautiful queen, she takes care of, not this queen, this Empress, she takes care of everyone. She loves taking care of people. She takes care of everyone. And she has that beautiful crown in her head, which is, has 12 stars in it, which represents every sign in the zodiac. So she takes care of everyone. Now, you might be trying to take care of people, or you might have been at this time taking care of lots of people. You can only take care of people if you take care of yourself first, and that's what this is telling you. That's this message for you. I'm also looking at the background of this card, and this is beautiful yellow as well, so that symbolizes energy, positivity, just like that sun coming up in the Ten of Swords. So if you take care of yourself, you're going to have all this energy. If you take care of yourself, you're going to have this positive energy, and that's going to bring you into the future. Positivity brings you energy. It pushes you forward. It makes you active, makes you want to do things. Negativity makes you non-active. It makes you kind of sit there and do nothing. And that's what's happening with this Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. When you're looking back to the past and you're thinking about negativity, it makes you sit there. That's what depression is, sitting there doing nothing, not able to get out of bed in very severe cases. So yes, look at where you want to go. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, think about positivity, think about what you already have around you, think about what you're working toward in your future, and you'll get more energy and you'll be able to move forward positively. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for your present is the Star. So yes, you know this is right. You know, your mind knows this. It's just your emotions that have to catch up. And thoughts and words bring you emotions. So if you think about this negative thing, or this whatever they've said, or whatever happened in the past, it will bring you a negative emotion. If you focus on the positive, and I know this is sounding really, really cringy, but if you focus on the positive and what you want, what you're trying to work toward, that will bring you positivity and more energy. So yes, your emotions are going to have to catch up with what your head's telling you to do. I'm also seeing that, yes, someone's been focusing on you. Someone has been focusing on you, and they are focusing on you at this time as well, I'm seeing. This person sees you as very physically attractive, just like this beautiful, beautiful woman in the Star card. She's so beautiful. And yes, whoever this is, they have hope. They have hope for you. Not just for you, but hope for a stable future with you. They definitely have feelings for you, but they see stability with you as well. And this beautiful woman she has one foot in the water, she has one foot on the earth as well. So they think they have emotion for you. They're looking for a stable future with you. That's where the earth is, the foot on the earth. And they have a lot of growing passion for you as well. I'm just looking at these wild flowers. I don't know if you can see them, but there are all these wild flowers in the grass underneath this beautiful woman. So this is about the beginning of growth and the beginning of passion. So this is just in the beginning. So it might not be it might be someone you've started a relationship with. It might be someone who's just your friend, who's thinking about you in this way. They might be seeing you as attractive for the first time or something like that. Or it might be someone you're just talking to, you're just kind of thinking about whether you're going to have a relationship with someone. It might be something like that. So yes, they do think about you very seriously. They do want a stable future with you. They might not have told you how serious they are at this time. They might have just been realizing that this is how they're feeling. They might have had a realization suddenly. That's what the star can be about, suddenly having this realization pop up in your head. Oh, I really do care for this person. I really do see them seriously. It might be something like that. So yes, the next card you have your present is the Knight of Cups. So this person could be approaching you soon if they haven't already. They might be approaching you. I'm not seeing them coming straight out and just telling you. I'm not seeing that they're going to come up to you and say, I want to be with you and I really care about. It's not going to be like that. They're not going to just come out and tell you how they feel. I'm seeing them approaching you very gently, very slowly. They might just hint at things or something like that. They might let you know maybe in subtle ways. This knight's moving forward, but he's moving very slowly. He's being very, very careful. I always see this knight as someone who really cares about their appearance and all of that kind of thing. They have this beautiful shiny armor, this beautiful outfit, whatever they're wearing, I don't know what you call it. They're always beautifully groomed. They're always very, very careful. And I always imagine, if this horse went running off, they wouldn't like it because they would say, oh, you're spoiling my hairstyle, you're spoiling my clothes, no, that kind of thing. That's always what I see when I see this Knight of Cups. But yes, this person, they might be coming toward you very slowly. You might be feeling like you're getting mixed messages from this person. That's what I'm seeing. But they're not playing games with you. They're not playing games with you because they have, if you look at this white horse, this can represent purity. So I'm seeing this person's intentions are pure toward you. They're just approaching you very slowly. They're just approaching you very carefully. That's what I'm seeing there. The last card you have your present is the King of Pentacles. So yes, again, I know this is very specific, but I am seeing this person who's thinking about you in the Star card. This person is focused on you. They're also focused on stability with you. I mean, look at this king. If you can see, he's looking down. He looks like his eyes are closed, but they're not closed. He's looking down at this coin. He's totally focused on this coin. His eyes are looking right at it, right down at it. But if you look at this king, he's also, so yes, that's why I'm seeing that this person's focused on their stability with you. They're focused on wanting stability with you. But also this king's covered in vines. There are vines all over this king, so he can't really move. And he's been sitting there for a long time. If you had vines growing all over you, that means you've been sitting there for a long time, and that's what's happened to this king. So this is going to take time for them to approach you, or for this to get off the ground if this is a relationship or something like that, because yes, this has taken some time for him to get into this position with these vines all over him. So it is going to happen very slowly. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have your future is the King of Swords. Yes, I'm seeing you actually being very busy at this time. You're going to be doing a lot of things, not just with work, but you're going to have a lot of practical kind of day-to-day things to do, just taking up your time, errands, little things, calling people, sorting things out, that kind of thing. That sounds like my whole life, actually. My whole life spent doing things like that, wasting my time. But yes, I'm seeing you're going to have to yes, you're going to have so many things on your mind. You're going to have so much to do that you're going to have to try and yeah, I'm seeing you trying to force your emotions, forcing your emotions to one side, not putting them in the front of your mind, trying to put them aside, because you do have a lot of these things to do, a lot of practical things. So you're going to put your emotions to one side. And this might sound like a silly, trivial thing, telling you that you have a lot of errands to do and you're going to have to run around doing that. That sounds just so boring. Of course it does. But I'm telling you that because this is showing you that you are able to put your emotions to one side. And this is what this is going to show you. When you do this and you say, right, I'm just going to put these to one side. I've got all these things to do. I can't be thinking about that. That's showing you that you are powerful. You have the ability to put your emotions to one side and put your thoughts and your practical side first. And this is going to show you that, yes, if you want to do my method, which is what I do, if you say to yourself, I banish this thought and it goes out of your mind, and you keep on practicing that, you are capable of doing that. You will be capable of doing that. You definitely are. Now, it won't happen straight away. It's going to be a practice. If you want to practice the piano and you want to be good at the piano, it's going to take time. If you want to gain muscles and go to the gym, it takes time. It's a practice. So doing this thing of saying, I banish this thought, that is also a practice. Now, again, I just want to say that if this is a very serious thing that's on your mind, that's coming into your mind, making you emotional, if you're a victim of abuse or something terrible like that, or whatever tragedy, you might need to seek counselling. My little method is not going to be strong enough for that. So yes, do that if that's what you need to do as well. The next card you have for your future is the Seven of Cups. Yes, this is a very confusing card. You might be feeling that, yes, I'm seeing you might be feeling that this person in the Knight of Cups might be giving you these mixed messages again. So this is going to go on into your future, that you're going to be feeling a little bit mixed up. You're going to be feeling like, do they really care about me? Are they going to approach me? Are they ignoring me? What on earth is this person doing? What are they about? Come on, hurry up. Either do this or do that. Tell me you want to see me or not. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing. So there's a lot of confusion around this, but this is a confusion that you're feeling. They are sure that they want to be with you. I'm seeing that. They're sure they want stability with you. They want to be with you. I'm seeing that all over this reading. They are cautious. They're still going to be cautious. I'm seeing that. And this is what might be making you feel a bit unsure about this person at this time. And they're not trying to confuse you. They're not trying to make you upset because their intentions are pure. That's what I was seeing in the Knight of Cups. They are very cautious, and that's probably what's still going on here. It's going to still make you feel a bit confused. So if this resonates in your future, you're still feeling confused about this person, that's what I'm seeing is happening. That's what I'm seeing is happening with them. They're just very cautious. They're just being very careful. The last card you have for your future is, yes, the Seven of Swords, this tricky card. Yes, what I'm seeing here is just be very careful. Yes, this isn't your fault, but just be very careful online, in your online communication. I know this sounds really strange, but I'm seeing someone could be trying to find information about you, trying to gather information about you online. I mean, I'm saying online because the most obvious way to gather information about someone is online. There's so much information about people online. And that might be because indirect, they're not coming to find information from you directly. They're doing this without you knowing. So just keep your privacy on high. Be careful of what you're doing. Maybe have a look at who's liking your things. Have a look at who's watching things. If you can in some way, have a look at your messages, see if someone's kind of looking at them. You might have, yes, it might be a little bit tricky to do this, but just, you might know who this is or you might not know who this is. But I'm not seeing this person's going to come and actually hurt you. They're just trying to do something a little bit tricky. Now, this might be someone from your past I'm seeing, because I'm seeing this as someone who's laying low. They're kind of a bit sneaky. They're kind of a snake in the grass. They're laying low, ready to kind of pounce and get this information on the sly. They're being a bit sly. So you might know who this is. If you know who this is, try to block as much as you can. If you don't know who this is, just be a little bit careful. Up your privacy settings if you need to. Just watch out for that. That's what I'm seeing there. So Leo, I hope this resonated. But as you know, general readings can't always resonate. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.